good morning. African Mom's World here. Seated under these natural trees, the pine trees, and you can see, of course, my cactus there. My cactus flower, or is it just a plant? And today is cold. It's a cold morning, but I'm well dressed, and I just want us to discuss something that is so, it has lived generations. And that's why I just had to come under the tree for us to have this discussion. And yeah, it's a swala nyeti. In Kiswahili, we say swala nyeti, meaning it's a delicate discussion, but yeah, we have to talk about it. And it's, yeah, I'm asking myself, how did the African mom used to keep money? How did our moms used to keep money? Okay, I'm calling it African, but it also depends on which country you are. Maybe what we are going to discuss is also relevant. It's applicable to your situation, because we're just going to ask ourselves questions. Yeah, something to think about. And yeah, let's see if we can have answers if necessary. Yeah. But anyway, have you ever asked yourself, how did our mothers used to keep their money? Because definitely they had money. And how did they used to keep it? I know some of you will say, oh, the African mom was not allowed to have money because the man is the one who had the authority to incur expenditure. You know, those big words, the man was the AIE holder. Yeah, today we are talking about something very delicate, but it's not delicate anyway, it's just a thought. Phyllis in Russia, welcome. Welcome to my channel, and today, interestingly, you are the first one to arrive. How are you doing? Phyllis, how are you doing? And thank you so much for hitting the like button even as we begin. Let me know how you are today. Me, I'm doing well. And for those who are here, my name is African Mom's World, and today we are going to talk about a story that most of us are used to, but maybe we have not really thought about it. How did our moms used to keep their money? So even as we talk about African moms, even if you are not in Africa, just think about it. How did our moms used to keep their money those days? Yeah. And how is it affecting us, or what are we learning from that? That's it for today. Deepika, how are you and where are you watching from? And so when we talk about money, most of us are now just thinking about big things. You're thinking about, what do you call it? An expert, someone who has a degree in account, someone who is a financial advisor, those big things. You're thinking about spreadsheets. Maybe you're thinking about a big space with big screens. No, relax. That's not what we are talking about. We are just talking about our moms. Where did they used to keep their money? Because today, uh, yeah, we're just finding out, are our mothers financial managers? Or does she just do the running of the household? Is she really concerned with the money? Oh my goodness. So welcome guys, this is African Mom's World from Kenya, Africa. And CK Doruo, welcome. Forgive me if I don't pronounce your names well. And let me know where you are calling from. Deepika, where are you from? You're watching from India. Welcome. I learned a word that is around Asia there. Namaste, namaste. Yeah, so guys, welcome. And Phyllis, I hope you will help me deal with some of these, what we call swalanyeti. Those delicate questions people don't like talking about. But anyway, let's ask ourselves this very hard question. Who taught you about money? Where did you really learn this thing about money? Did you ever grow up seeing your mother save money? Or was she in any organization where they taught each other about money? I know in Kenya we call it a merry-go-round, which is like a group of women who actually have just turns in sharing money. And we call it a chama. It's just an organization of women. I know men are also have started it also, but this was basically about women. And we'll really look at what it is and how it helps us. Oh, my sister, that's my daughter actually. Kate, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're saying greetings, greetings to you, and welcome to our channel, African Moms World. And we are talking about money, money. And we're asking ourselves, is the African mom a financial manager? What would you say? Is she a financial manager? Just thinking about even you yourself. Get there. Are you a financial manager? Deepika, in India, are women the financial managers? Not saying that we are not talking about men today. We are just talking about the African woman or even the woman in India. Is she a financial manager? Or is she just concerned about the running of the household? And even if she's doing the household running, ensuring that it is, caregiving, those roles that women have. But is there any way that she's involved with money? Or have we left the role all to our lovely spouses because they are the ones who have the authority to incur expenditure? For me to go and buy milk, I have to ask for the money to go and buy the milk. For me to make my hair, I need to ask for the money to go and and make my hair. I know that no longer happens. If it did, it no longer happens. And that's why we are talking about, is the African mom a financial manager? Yeah, asking ourselves deep questions. Who told you about money? And when you look back, did you ever see your mom save any money? Definitely she had money and she gave you money. Where was that money from? Was she doing any business? Was she selling anything? Was she in a chama, for example? Was she in sort of some organization? What was she doing? Leave alone the current one. Leave alone us. Your mother, you as your mother. How did this idea about money, how was it? And do you think that even the African woman has understood this issue about money? As you are thinking, and don't think too hard, it's just simple anyway. Things that we have passed through, and the end result is actually what are we doing to the next generation. So we may have copied something good from our mothers who may not have had much. Maybe at the moment you have more than she had. And what is this in terms of lessons that you have learned about money and keeping money and running the homestead as well, which you can also pass on to the next generation? Because we are not just seated here and letting nature take its course. No. But I want to look at it from a different angle. As we ask ourselves, is the African mom a financial manager? Maybe we could also look at it from the other direction. Uh, whether the African mom is a household accountant. We have now talked about her being the financial manager, but now maybe she's the household accountant. What do you think, guys? Welcome and welcome again. Kindly join in the discussion. Feel free to give your opinion. It is allowed. That's why we are here to have a discussion. Otherwise, those who are coming in, this is African Mom's World. And today we are just having this general discussion about money in their homes. And we're not asking ourselves those difficult questions that are so personal. It's just a general question. And for me, I'm just thinking at from the perspective because I'm from Kenya, Africa. I'm just looking at it how our mothers actually dealt with money. And that's why I'm calling her, was she the financial manager? But even looking at it now even more seriously, maybe she was an accountant. The household accountant. What do you think, guys? Huh? Yeah, because she kept the accounts. Actually, what is the purpose of, what is the role of an accountant? If you think about it, keeping account, it may not be directly about holding a lot of money. That's my thinking, guys. If you think differently, you let me know. Yeah, but she kept account of things like food. Yeah, she could even budget for it. Things like the school fees, she may not be the one who is removing all the money or some money, but even things to do with the receipts and when the children are closing, what needs to be done, the shopping, that was the mom. That was the African mom's role. Even the bills, however little they were, but she was aware about the bills. So you see, I'm not very far from thinking that the African mom was a household accountant. She, if I look at it also very critically, the African mom also made money. Sorry, guys. So I had to put it off. Sorry. So the African mom actually, when we look at her from that accounting perspective, she could make money stretch. You know, it could be little, but she could make it stretch and be used for a longer time. Even when the resources sounded to be so limited, she would be able to stretch it. You know, this is the money that we have. I would remember my mom telling us, this is all the money that we have. This is all the money that we have. Sorry that I've put my hand on the camera. There's somebody who is calling. Guy, I think I'll talk to him later. So I was what was I saying? Now you see those distractions. But anyway, when we look at it from this perspective that I'll give an example of myself. My mom would tell us, I only have this amount of money. And when you looked at it from even the discussion, you'd know it would last her 2 or 3 days. But she would ensure like food, we have it from the farm. So you see, there's no money being used for food. Maybe just going to the posho mill, which was a little money. And so it was the running of the household, yes, but she also budgeted, ensuring that the little that she had could stretch for a very long time. Even when the resources were limited, however limited they were stretched. But one of the things that makes me think that she was an accountant is about knowing priorities. Honestly, if there's something I can hang on and say the African mom was an accountant, was prioritizing the needs. She knew what was most important. No, she knew everything that was required. But in terms of putting priority, tick, I would give her a tick. Pragati, yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome. You say hi, 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 hi. How are you doing? Sister, where are you from? I am from Kenya. Ever heard of Kenya? Kenya, Africa. Africa is a continent. And Kenya is a country in Africa. It's actually in East Africa. Yeah, it's important that I say some of these things because I know some of you may not be aware. Justnia, hi, how are you? Welcome and welcome. Pragati, you are from India. You are from India. All right, welcome. Namaste, namaste. Welcome, good people, and I really appreciate you. Welcome to the discussion, and today we are talking about a very serious discussion. This is African Moms World, and you are most welcome. Kindly hit the like button as you join in. I really appreciate you joining us, but let us also show some love by adding to the like button, and also consider just going to check on my channel, African Moms World. I do very good content there. Just go and find out what we have been doing. Namaste, namaste, Pragati. And just now, where are you from? And why am I thinking it's not your first time here? Let me know where you are from, and welcome to the stream. A lot of love. Thank you. Thank you. And so today we are actually asking ourselves about the African mom, but just think of her as your mom. Did your mom used to keep money? Was she the financial person? Sister, I don't know English. Google translation. Yeah, I think you can do that. If you can Google translation, that can be fine. But you are writing. I can see you writing here, Pragati. Or you're doing Google translation, yes. How did the Indian mom used to keep money? Let me know, Pragati, Indian mom, how did she used to keep money? Because we are talking today about money. And when we talk about money, people think we are talking about having big offices. No, our mothers did not have big offices. In fact, they had a small bag. One time I will show you the bag that they keep at the moment. But thank you so much for making your time to come and have our discussion. Yeah. So I was saying that African moms knew how to prioritize their little money. And that's why it was able to stretch for a long time. So in this sense, even if we are talking about the African mom being a financial manager, she was also an accountant. So where do we position her? Yeah? African mom, where do we position her? Doing a lot of good stuff. And that's why we need to borrow some of the things they did and see how we can transition them to the generation, this generation. Have you ever seen your mother create a meal when even everyone thought that there was nothing to eat? Did you ever live in those times? I don't know you now, but was there a time that you went to the kitchen and saw actually there was nothing to be cooked? Probably maybe because in Kenya, for example, the flour, the ugali flour, you could even get from a neighbor because that's like everybody has it. Pragati, thank you, thank you. A lot of love. Thank you so much. And I'm just asking whether you ever saw your mom, you know, when there seemed to be nothing, and yet she went to the kitchen and she made something. I'll give you a story. There's a time when I don't know, we did not have food. We were many children, 10 of us. Father, mother, and all the relatives that we stayed with, you can imagine. And actually, that evening, this it sounded like we did not have what to eat. Very beautiful life, sister. Thank you, thank you. And so, in our thinking, being the African child, when you're eating ugali and vegetables, it doesn't seem like you have food to eat. But the African mom, the African mom she was. Pragati, how are you? Are you lady? Oh yes, Pragati is a lady. I can see your picture there. How is it in India? Did you see your mother keep money? Where did she used to keep money? Did she teach you how to use money? Yeah, so I was telling you, and quickly she goes to the farm and picks some kales, and with a lot of tomatoes, and then we have a meal. Love you, sister. Thank you so much. And yeah, did you ever eat tomatoes and ugali? If you're Kenyan, I know you must be knowing what I'm talking about. But anyway, it was about filling the stomach. Then, occasionally we would eat the chicken and the what. Yeah. Oh, free. Hello, sister. My sister, how are you doing? You're very welcome to our live stream. And today we are talking about our moms being the financial managers. In Africa, it was very difficult at that time. But I'm just trying to think about how our moms survived and what they passed on to us and what we need to pass on to other generations. Some of you may not have had the opportunity to have like people who guided you, but what is it that you have passed through yourself as a mom that you're able to pass on to another generation? Welcome, welcome, Ophirian. How have you been? How have you been? And I'm glad that you have found time for us to be able to sit on this table. And so I am just talking about the situation that I know about the African mom being a financial manager. Because she does not only account for money. When we talk about finances, it's mainly the thought comes in about money. But you see, she was also able to uh, make serious decisions for the family. And, there are moments, I know there is a generation, not a generation, different communities have different ways in which they look at the issue of finance. Like in my community, the men are the ones who deal with the big things. Let me call them the big things for us, the big decisions, like selling of a cow. That one a woman would not do. Even now, selling of a cow in my community. If you're in a proper setting, a family setting, it's the man who would decide if I want to sell land, if I want to sell the big cash crops like coffee, like tea, what else? Like maize. Where I come from, it's maize, like sugarcane. Not saying that women cannot, but I'm now just talking about the general. But as a woman, I would be in charge of the smaller things. Not a bad idea, like selling of vegetables, small animals like chicken, maybe goat. Yeah. Greetings to you, Ophirian from Kate Marsh. Greetings from you, Sister Ophirian from Kate Marsh. And thank you guys for joining. I hope we are together in the discussion. I know in some communities, ladies may not experience what I am discussing because it differs. But like me, where I come from, ladies are actually charged with the responsibility of some things. You know, I'm cooking and listening. Cook a lot of food. Kate, please cook a lot. We are here, we are about to begin salivating, even as we talk about being in charge. Yeah, those are the things that we are talking about, making decisions about the running of the home. That was the women. Even in a place where we have like fruits, a lot of fruits, unless they are on large scale, like, like having the avocados, which are for export, maybe the men would be more concerned about that. But like for us, those just guavas, I'll tell the children, just eat, the avocados, maybe there are many, then we go and sell. Yeah, so that's what I would be charged with. If it's a farm like where I come from, we plant maize and beans together. Then the maize takes longer and it's on large scale, it's for sale, which can be used to like pay school fees. But for the beans that we grow, we with the beans, I mean with the maize, it comes out earlier. So that one, I can be charged with that responsibility. So I have the money that comes from the beans. But we know we are working as a family. Yeah, but today we are just trying to bring out who this African woman in terms of finances, her role, the role she used to play. And the African woman was also very keen in terms of allocating of resources. Yeah, I'm talking about the African mom, including my mother, not me. But mine may be a little different from, for example, Kate here. But I'm talking from my perspective. So I saw my mother allocate resources. The money she had, she would put some for, what do you call it? For planting of the next season small crops, like the food garden. Should also know that she had to keep aside some money for labor in terms of the gardening that we used to do, or she does even up to now. For her children, pocket money. Yeah, I remember my dad would actually pay the fees and buy us anything, including an envelope and a writing pad and stamp for you to send letters, buy you pens, shopping generally, and even buy you bread to go with to school. But he wouldn't give you money. But my mother would give us money when we were in boarding school. Little, but she would give us. Yeah. And also, they would prioritize in allocating resources for um, clothes, ensuring that we all had clothes, and even for her chama, for the what you call the women groups, the gatherings they had, the groupings they had for resources to be, the saving culture that they had, the merry-go-rounds. They call the merry-go-round because they would meet, and this month we would give so and so money, next month you'd give the other money, and it go round and round and round. Offrey says hello to those who greet me. Blessings to you. I am here watching on background and a little bit busy. I hope you have had Kate, even as you're cooking. Offrey is busy a little, but she's in the background and she says hello. Sister, you can please pin my channel. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, why is it telling me, Offrey, why is it telling me that I have already pinned you? Remove, no. Are you sure? Offrey. Or what does pinning my channel mean? Sister, you can please pin my channel. Offrey, what do I do to pin the channel? Is it pinned? I have checked where it is saying about standard moderator. Remove a standard moderator. No, that's not what I want. So what do I do? Report. Oh, Offrey, tell me what I need to do. You know, that reminds me when I started my life, I could not see the button for close. I didn't know where to close the live. So I kept asking, oh, where do I press? Where do I? Oh my goodness. We are learning. Pin message. Pin message. Pin message. Hey, Ofri, are we there? Have I done what I'm supposed to do? Adam says, hello. Hello, Adam. How are you doing? You know, that name, let me not say it here. How are you, Adam? First time here. Where are you from? Me, I'm doing well. This is African Mom's World, and I am watching from me. I'm the host, so I'm not watching. I am from Kenya, Africa. Thank you. So have I done the correct thing? Thank you, sister. Okay, okay. You will teach me what that means and how I'm supposed to behave. All right, thank you. And Adam, where are you from? Where are you calling us from? You look so beautiful. Oh, Adam. Oh. Yes, I have a husband. He's called Adam. True story. I know you're thinking I'm joking. You're from Lebanon. Anyway, welcome. And today we are just discussing about the African mom and whether they were financial managers. But I am actually packaging her as a financial manager and also an accountant. You see, because she would also even plan for emergencies. That was the role. Where you come from, me, I don't know. But is that what happens? Jamek Muita. Hey, 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 hey. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to African Mom's World. And I'm requesting those who are coming in, please do me a favor. Just hit the like button and also consider checking on my channel. Yeah, just check out on my channel. Leave a comment there and I'll be able to check you back. But today we are talking about a very interesting topic. It's about African moms being the financial managers. Lamek Muita, you're good. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Greetings, Lamek from Kate Marsh, and you are most welcome to our discussion. So I was talking about the African mom, where she plans for emergencies. By the way, an African mom knew exactly how to deal with situations. She would even build relationships within her own family, then with the extended family, and also even go further with the neighbors, in church, then in the community, because she belonged to a certain group. Yeah. Give a shout out to your subscribers because today is my birthday. Oh, Lamek Muita. Lamek Muita, where are you from first? Where are you from before we start pampering you? RD Royale, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Me Band 10. Welcome, welcome. Better Favored. Greetings to you, my sister. How are you doing? Welcome to our channel. And today we are just talking about a topic that is swala nyeti, about money and how our African moms dealt with money, whether they were the financial managers. But we are even discovering they were even the accountants. So how did you learn about money? Who taught you about money? And did your mom actually how did she used to manage the resources? Was she in a chama? What did she pass on to you? Those are some of the issues that we are discussing today. And so Lamek, guys, let us say a happy birthday to Lamek. Lamek Muita, please tell me where you are from. I know the name Muita sounds from like where I know, but happy birthday, and may our good Lord bless you abundantly. May He open more ways and give you more years ahead. May He give you good health. May He favor you in all aspects. May He meet the desires of your heart. Lamek, Lamek. And guys, let us consider looking at Lamek Muita's channel and just show some love. Go and subscribe to his channel. Look at his videos, whatever he's posting there, and also just give him some love. Wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lamek. I don't know how to sing, but I could try. Happy birthday to you. May you live many, many more days. Guys, wish Lamek a happy birthday. Better favored, like Dan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are just the best. Better favored. Love you so much for always coming back. Greetings, better favored, from Kate and Kate Marsh. Greeting also from better favored. Happy birthday, Lamek, from better favored. I hope you are receiving those many, many birthday wishes. And happy birthday too from Kate. Thank you guys for wishing Lamek a happy birthday. And so we are just talking about the African woman as a manager, financial manager, as an accountant as well. I was just talking about an African mom and the way she would keep relationships and also just networks. An African woman has networks. For sure, she has networks. I was in a chama. I was at Mama so-and-so's place. You know, those things that we do. Very nice. Yeah. They keep us, those networks, they make us live longer. So when a woman joins a chama, or what we call merry-go-round, that grouping, she's not only looking at it from a point of view of money, but she's also creating like a safety net. And that's what I really admire about the African woman. And that's one thing that has been passed on from generation to generation. Only that now the chama is being looked at from a different perspective. Because you see, things change. Yeah, from where I come from, the slopes I come from, they say, Vindu vichenjanga, things change. Yeah. So the chama is now being looked at as from a different point of view. And let's be real. Let's be real, and I'll just talk about that reality of these groupings. Happy birthday, Lamek, from Kate. And Harini, hello, Harini. Where are you from? Where are you from? You're most welcome. Kindly hit the like button. Harini, kindly hit the like button. And you're saying I am from South India. Oh, South India. Welcome, welcome. Do you also say namaste? Namaste, namaste, Harini. I hope that is the greeting you have from South India. So Kate says, any home that is managed by a woman as the financial manager, it is always growing. Kate, from my perspective, given the opportunity, if a woman is given the opportunity not to take the role of whoever, but if she's given the space to be the financial manager, which she does, and not the local running of the household, because that's the inborn one, that household does well. It does well. Harini, your country and name? This is African Moms World, Harini. I am from Kenya, Africa. I am from Kenya, Africa. Africa is the continent, but Kenya is a country in Africa, and it is also in the East Africa, among the countries in the East Africa. You're from Tamil Nadu. Oh, okay. I don't know where that is, but most welcome. Like done. Harini, you have liked the video. Okay, kindly consider going to my channel as well and just leave a comment there and I'll be able to reach out. Yes, Harini, I am Chennai. Hey, I am Chennai. Today is today. I am from Harini. I am Chennai. Anybody who understands that, but welcome, Harini. We are just making a discussion about African women. The African mom being a financial manager and also an accountant, and the fruits the family gets from that role that she plays. So I was talking about the charmer, and Better Favored says, yes, African mom, agree with you. You agree with me, Better Favored? Is it 50%, 90%, or 100%? Yeah, but I want to look at this issue about the charmers, or those organizations we are calling merry-go-rounds. Mostly we look at them from a wealth creation now, but before it was really about social support. So the idea now of wealth creation is creeping in, but the first role actually is about the social support. Because I remember when I was in a charmer in the village, we used to see our mom with her friends going to visit. You know, they would do merry-go-rounds, buy each other plates, utensils generally, water tanks, and then they would even make arrangements to go and visit their homes, where they came from. They would take gifts to each other when there were ceremonies like marriage, when their children were getting married, or even school, even achievements. When we graduated, my mother's charmer brought me a cow. Big gift, and it continued producing. So you see, I became a rich woman because of the charmer of my mother. Yeah. Let me see what Harini is saying here. Okay, friend, I am understanding. Good. Lifetime. Hi, I am in college. Oh, okay, you're a college guy. Welcome anyway, welcome. And today we are talking a very serious topic. And I hope you have learned one thing or another. But you work hard. Work very hard. Like Dan, Asma's Kitchen. Asma, I saw you on a channel yesterday. Asma, how are you? How are you, sister? I'm doing well. And you? Thank you, and welcome. How are you, everyone? Ofrian says hello to all of you who are in the channel. I am a girl. Harini, you are a girl. Thank you. I was afraid of asking, are you girl or boy? But thank you for telling me. Guys, thank you. But the problem, you're not hitting the like button. Kindly do that for me. It's just a favor. Please hit the like button as we continue to discuss. Asma's Kitchen, how are you? And you're saying, nice. Thank you. How is, you're from India, right? Asma, is it India? But I know it's Asia, Asian countries. Namaste. Namaste, my sister. How are you doing? So I was talking about this organization of women, which we call a charmer or a merry-go-round. The strengths are many, very many. One of the things that I admire about the charmers is that it gives a sense of discipline, real discipline. Yeah. Because when the charmers say you must be at the charmer meeting on this day, at this time, in person, if you're late, you will pay a fine. If you have taken money, you have to return with this percentage. Those ladies follow and they remind each other. Whatever has been decided in the chama, they follow. So that is a real discipline. And that is what I love about the African woman who is in a chama. Then you see with those chamas, they are able to access money in lump sum. So you see every time you're taking little, but when it accumulates to whatever amount you want to take to do something, the big thing that you want, then the opportunity is there. So the chama gives them the opportunity to access the lump sum money. And in terms of community support, 100%. The chamas are a good way in which community support is given. If, for example, you have a burial among one of the chama members, they will come in full force. They are not only coming to mourn with you, but they are supporting you 100%. In the village, it's really nice. They'll bring maize, they'll bring beans, they'll bring firewood. In addition to that, they will cook. They will spend the evenings. If you come from my community, for example, where we have to spend the evenings, they will come and spend the night. They will use utensils. They will help you cook for your family, for your friends and all those who are coming for the function. And even if it is a wedding, the same. You know, they have put together a sort of a constitution that is binding them. And that's why I say the African woman, hey, the African mom, let me say mom. Yes, she's a financial manager and she's also the accountant. And these chamas have really boosted them. It has also created a lot of trust. Yeah, you can imagine. Leave alone where we live in towns where you don't even know who your neighbor is. No, these ones, it has built such trust that, I can trust you with anything, to the extent that I can guarantee you. They guarantee each other even for their money. And their children become friends. Hey, let me not tell you. Even sometimes they marry from the chamas. You can imagine. They know which home is, there's discipline in that home. They help each other. Yeah, opportunities when they come, they support each other. So you can see that is an African mom. The position, the way they put themselves, such that they are able to build relationships and even the networks that we are talking about. So guys, don't feel left out. This is African Moms World, just doing a discussion that we can all tap from. Yeah. But I'm not saying those groupings are all 100%. They definitely have some limitations. And one of it is the way I look at it. If such a grouping only has their money rotating, okay, you have the social aspect, but you're only rotating the money that you have. Even if you have 3 or 4 chamas, and all you do is just remove money from here to another place, remove money from one place to another, then you stand a chance of missing or losing out, because the money that you have invested, it may not grow. It's just that same money that you have. It may not grow. It's just same money that you have. But without any investment, then members may just remain the same way they are. There's no growth. And I don't think that is what anybody should do. They'll remain at the same level. And that's the beauty of what is happening now. That's why I'm saying things have changed. We have moved from the African woman just dealing with money for buying utensils and rotating money, but people are now moving a little further apart. And so what am I saying? That the African mom then started something, and now there's the opportunity to teach the other generation. So we have talked many things. African woman, financial manager, accountant. What is there for the future for the African mom? There are a few things that I am thinking very seriously. very seriously. And if you are in the position, maybe your children are still younger, or there's an opportunity now, one of the things for me, I think, have moms, teach your children about money. About money, teach your children. Yes, take it from African mom here. Teach your children about money. The beauty is about the CBC education, which is in Kenya. There is an element of teaching them about money, but as an African mom, teach your children about money. I know the Indians do very well. They have that sort of bringing in their families into their businesses. So a child grows knowing. Asma's Kitchen, am I right? Am I right about that? I know the Indians do very well about bringing in their families. Harini, you're in college, but what are they doing for you that we can borrow from? Yeah, the few I have seen, they are doing quite well. And Harini says, better. Okay, friend. Nice meeting you. All right, Harini. Thank you so much. Ofrian, hello. Hello, Ofrian from Better Favored. And so we are just talking about the future. What can you do? Asma, you said hi. I was asking, you know, like the African mom, we are saying that she does a lot, but what can she do for her children? And one of the things I was saying is that she needs to teach her children about money and also about entrepreneurship, because that's the way to go. And I was saying that I know the Indians have done very well in ensuring that their children are even able to inherit some of the businesses they do, or actually just grow up in the business. So even if they're in school or what, but eventually they're going to grow up the business. So thank you very much, guys. Asma and Harini, did you hit the like button? Please consider doing that. And also checking on my live, my channel. Sister Ofrian is here. Please consider subscribing to her channel. She has a new channel. So guys, don't forget to show some love to Ofrian. Visit her channel. Yeah. And just say you are from African Moms World. Okay? Don't forget that. That's what now I have known what the pinning means. We are learning as we go. Yeah. So what I was saying, one, teach your children about money. Number two, number two, what is number two? I talked about entrepreneurship, which the Indians have done very well. It's also, yeah, it's the way to go. Honestly, it's the way to go. And also, even if there are opportunities for investing, let's teach our children about investment. However little, let them learn to invest. Show them where to invest and how to invest. There's so much on YouTube now. We learn and even us, like me now, what I have learned, what can I do to ensure that all my children are in that space. Yeah, one of the first things I teach them is about, if you're Christian, tithing. After that, investing. Yeah, and that's what you're saying, pay yourself first through investing. I am going live now. Asma, you are going live. Thank you so much, my sister, for being around. If you're free, please join my live stream. I'd love to see you there. Thank you, guys. Asma is going to live. Please feel free to say hello there. Show her some love there. Hi, sister. How are you? AAP. Yes, that's from us, Asma. Asma, I hope you subscribed to my channel. Better Favored just subscribed. Okay. Kate, Better Favored has just... No, it is the other way around. Better Favored Kate has just subscribed to your channel. Thank you so much. Asma, you North Indian? North Indian, so the South and okay, nice. Thank you. Thank you for also knowing one another. And the other thing that me I'll just say before we even finish this is that an important thing for our children to know honestly about moving from this survival mode to growth. Let them not live in survival mode. That thing is a lot, it's stressful. We have passed through it in terms of paying our children's fees. There was so much, but now there's opportunity to grow. There's more that we can learn and just prevent those stressful moments. Okay, bye. Take care, friend. From Harini. Yeah, bye bye, Asma. And so for today, maybe just a question. What have you learned really? Lifetime, lifetime. Okay. Okay, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Okay, bye. But I was asking, what money lessons did our mothers give us that we are able to do what? Yeah, Harini, I have seen it. So my question was actually, what are these money lessons that we have learned that we are able to give to the next generation? Even if your children are still young, I hope you're picking these lessons slowly, slowly. Better Favored and Kate, I hope you are thinking twice on how best you can be able to transfer some of the things that you're learning through what you have faced, what you saw your parents do, or even your guardians, even if you were not raised by your parents, maybe, yeah, generally you have seen how the African mom has gone through a lot of stressful situations, but they have somehow pulled through. What is this that you can also borrow and pass on to your children or to anybody in the next generation? So maybe the African mom was never called a financial manager. They were never called a financial manager. But every day she's making financial decisions. That one, that one you will agree with me. That even if we don't call her financial manager, but she's making financial decisions every day. But the question is, uh, how do you take some of this wisdom that they had? Just like even this Chama concept. For me, it's a very big thing. Leave alone now that we are getting into politics and putting even chamas into those political things. No, but just the idea, the original idea of bringing people together. When we look at what benefits they had in just having the chamas, the sustainability of it, then opportunity to make decisions and to ensure that they have something for the future, for the hard times, for emergencies, supporting each other. Oh, I can go on and on about that wisdom that the African mom had. And are we able to just pick some of that wisdom that we got and turn it into growth? And growth is not only just like now, but for future. Are we able to sustain it? Things may have changed, but the concepts remain. They were good concepts. So you don't have to put in the big names. Oh, financial manager or accountant. You're thinking, have they done a professional course, CPAK, Certified Public Accountant? The K stands for the level, right? Yeah, so guys, that is what I have to say about the African mom. And I thought to myself that I don't know what the expectation is. My channel is about the African mom's world. That is actually, you can look at it from two angles of it. My world as an African mom, or the African woman, me representing the African woman. Some things may not be similar, but in that space. And that's why I had to talk about this topic about finances, because it is something that keeps coming in over and over again. People are asking me, yeah, you guys, how did you manage to save and all that about money, money, money. I may not have done it well, but there's something I learned. There's something I was handed over to, a skill, which I have to pass on to my children. So the question I have attached here is about a budget tracker. I have no idea about a budget tracker. In modern times, I know, yeah, people are becoming more and more enlightened. And there are different ways in which they can help themselves. Yeah. Ofri, and you're here. Yeah. I'm just asking this question, Ofri. Do you agree with me that you are a financial manager? You, Ofri, are you a financial manager? Hmm? What are you passing on to the next generation in terms of money? You may not have a lot like me, but the little that you have, how are you teaching your children to be able to be in a different position than we are in? Maybe as we have passed through a lot of stressful situations, like me, not stressful, but there was a little, so I had to know how to balance here and there. But now it's a little more easy. So from the lessons I have learned, yeah, I agree that our moms in their own way knew how to handle money. And yeah, yes, because I don't have husband, only me. Even if you had, Ofri, even if you had, there is a role that you still had to play. But anyway, I understand you. And those are the lessons that we are saying, that African moms, because we were not given that opportunity to make it like formal, but there's a way we got through it. But we, in the situation that you find yourself, how are you able to pass it on to the next generation? Who are your children? So thank you so much, Ofri, and everybody else who has been on the live. I really appreciate you. Any question? I am here as African mom. I am not the financial. Yes, even if I have, will manage it. Yes, that is the spirit. That is the spirit, so that we don't get into a warrior state, meaning, you're sorry for yourself. Oh, I am suffering. No. If there's something you can do that you can learn lessons and teach your children, tick. Yeah. So today I was not talking about trying to put the African woman, who is the owner of the what. No, I was just trying to say that there was a way in which our moms handled money in whatever small way they would, and we learned from them, and now it is our role to pass on to the next generation. So all of us, in whatever position we find ourselves, yeah, that is it. Thank you, good people, that you have been able to join me in the live. I've enjoyed talking to you, and I'm in a challenge, which I haven't mentioned yet. Yeah, but thank you so much. Ofri, what time is it in your country? What time is it? Mine is 1:20. Yeah, Seta, thank you. And how are you? Welcome to our live stream. We have just been talking about money, about the moms, It was generally about the African mom, but yeah, 117. And here, oh, Ofri, really? It's exactly 117 here. So do we share time? Oh, would you like to collaborate with me next live in order to support each other? Sister, where are you from? Let me know where you are from. I'm in Jordan. How come your time is exactly like ours? Ah, that is interesting. Okay, this world is round. The world is round. Sister, FR. We are the same time zone. Oh, sister, where are you from? Let me know. Why are you rubbing and you have not hit the like button? Kindly hit the like button. Even as you're talking about collaboration, just show some love there. Show some love. Burundi. Oh, you're the first person ever on my channel from Burundi. But I actually know two people now from Burundi, sister. There is a guy who is called the Burundian Traveler. He lives in Kenya now. I see his channel, Burundian Traveler. Yeah. Welcome, sister. And hit the like button kindly. Just consider looking at my channel. Leave a comment there and we will link up from my channel. Because here I will just forget. Yeah, so kindly do so. But in Philippines, it's 6:18 p.m. Oh, that's it's a bit different. But Jordan, oh, that's interesting. Hello, my dear sister. How are you doing, my sister? Oh, okay. Greetings from Ofri. Sister, greetings from Ofri. And consider checking her channel. Let's go and support my sister Ofrian as well. Yeah. That's why we are on YouTube. We support one another. Kindly, kindly. Yeah, so thank you, good people. What do you think about today's discussion? Sister, I'm still waiting for you. Let's do this. Kindly leave a comment on my channel. Then we can have a chat away from the live stream. But thank you so much. I hope to be back for another stream later in the day. This came early, but I appreciate you so much. I'm actually in a challenge, which I'll be sharing very soon. I hope I'll be able to meet, but I'm purposing and creating time so that I can be able to grow my channel. I have purposed to be present. Sister, I joined your channel. Oh, Ofrian has already joined your channel, sister. I comment your video. Kindly check. All right, all right. Sister, please go and check on your channel. Let us support each other. Let us link up. And sister is from Burundi requesting that we do a collabo. I have not done a collabo yet, but you can let me know what this collabo is from my channel. Let us have that discussion. Otherwise, thank you, people. Ofrian, what do you think about the stream today? What do you think about the stream today? Two generations. Hi, how are you doing? And greetings to the two generations, Gen Z and Millennium. Gen Z and Millennium. Hello, two generations. This is my new channel, sister. All right. Two generations, kindly check out Ofri. She's on another channel. She has a new channel. So two generations, thank you so much for liking and joining our stream. Yeah, sister, are you on Facebook or Instagram? I can text you for talking about it. Just write on my YouTube channel. I'm on Facebook, but I rarely appear there. Yeah. But even if you write on my Facebook, I'll still meet you there. Offrian, greetings. Greetings, guys. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Just hold on there. I'm coming. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you for hanging in there. Yeah. 2 generations. How have you been? How have you been? I guess it is time for children to go home for holiday. Sister, feel free, either write it on my Facebook. But Facebook, have I written African Moms World? Yes, I think so. Yeah, but I would prefer actually just on my YouTube channel. 2 generations. Greetings from Ofrian. Ofiriana, you changed your channel. She has another channel. She's running the two of them. Yeah. Ofrian, where are you from? Ofrian, where are you from? Oh, she has said it. She comes from the Philippines. And you're saying connected right away. Yeah. Dan, join your channel, sister. 2 generations. But remember, guys, not to join immediately. You remember that guidance we are receiving of free? That when someone joins your channel, you hold on a little, at least for how many? Is it for 24 hours, something like that? So that you don't lose out on that subscription. Yeah, but me, I'm connected to 2 generations. I have watched. Very interesting. If you haven't watched 2 generations, guys, please go and check. Yeah, the Gen Z and Millennium. That was a very good thought. Very nice one. Yeah. And so 2 generations today, we have been discussing about the African mom as a financial manager. How did our mothers used to keep their money? What did we learn about money from them, and what are we passing on to our children for the future? What exactly are we passing on to them? Are we teaching them about investment? Are we teaching them about saving? Are we teaching them about money? Generally, are we teaching them about money? What's this relationship about money? Yeah. Sister says, Ofrian, would you like to do live together? Question or Ofri, question from Sister, would you like to do a live together? Yes, sure. So link up, just link up. Me, I have not done any live, joint live, but it's one thing that I'm also looking forward to. Guys, thank you for joining. Kindly hit the like button. I really appreciate you guys. You have kept us, yeah, you're the guys who are making the channel grow, or even the reason why I can come back here. Yeah. And you're also giving me the topics, by the way. It's from the comments that I'm doing this storytelling. It's from the comments that I'm able to talk about these things. So if you have, if there's something you think I can talk about, just as an African mom. Yeah, something you think is good for discussion, like money. Yeah, there's one of the. Mm-hmm. Olnacho. Uh-huh. Okay, good people. I used to do farming with my mom. Oh, okay. Now you see, you used to do farming with your mom. And that's what I'm saying, guys. The Asian community has done extremely well by introducing their families into the businesses that they do. And that's why they are good entrepreneurs. And that is why 2 generations, I now see where you are, where your channel is going. Your mom taught you how to do farming. You used to do farming together. And now here you are. Your farming is on a live stream. You and your daughter are collaborating. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. And that's what I was saying. What is there for the future? What are we doing for our future? How are we bringing in that generation so that we don't miss out? We could have struggled. You see, like 2 generations here did not struggle. She did things with her mother. Ah, yeah, that's the way to go. So, guys, thank you so much. 2 generations. Sorry that I have to close the stream as you have just entered, but I have another stream at 2:30. God willing, at 2:30. It's 1:30 because I have to prepare lunch for the team. Yeah. So there I am. I'm actually the financial manager. I'm managing the running of the home. Yeah. And ensuring that there's equal distribution of the food as a resource. So thanks, guys. Let's check on each other's channels, 2 generations, and sister, and everybody that is around. Yeah. Okay, sister. Bless you. See you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you have time, let's meet again in the afternoon for another one. Thank you, and God bless you so, so much abundantly.